Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video we will learn about assertions in Selenium. As you know that in each and every test case we have to match some expected thing from the actual, and in that case we have to use a assertion. For example, even if you write some test cases manually, you write a test condition, you write expected result, and then you test, and then you see if the actual results are matching to the expected result, which is a very important point in every test case. So this is the same thing which we do in coding. Also, we assert that if the expected things are matching with the actual things. All right. So assertions are very important in our testing. Without assertion, we should not have any test case. That's mean any test case which we have in our coding, it should have at least minimum one assertion. It can have more than one, but at least one assertion is required. And now we will see how do we implement and how do we code assertion in our test cases. So as in the previous video we have seen, we have created two classes, that is new test and new test2, and we are running that classes through this testng.xml. Okay, and once we have run that, it shows us all the methods inside those classes, as you can see below. And right now it says everything is pass. Okay, so if you want to put an assertion, there are many assertions which Java has provided, and one of the assertion is assert.assert true. Okay, so it command would be assert dot. So once we put a dot, it will show us all the methods of assertion. And if you see, it has many methods. One is assert equal, and one is assert not equal. Okay, so these are all the assertions which are given to us by Java, and we can use that any one of the one. So we can use the simplest one, that is assert equals. Okay, and here I need to give a boolean value, that is actual and expected. So I can give something like here, like true and true. Okay, so you must be wondering why I have given the true both the parameters here. So when we say asserts and assert equal, it means that it is expecting some expected value. Let me just remove that again to show you. Dot assert equal. Okay, so you will see that here it is expecting some actual value and it is expecting some expected value. Okay, so for sure when we are putting an assert, we need we need to see if my assertion is true or not. Okay, so here I can give true. All right, in the actual, so what I need to give some condition which returns me either true or false. For example, if I want to verify the title, then I want to give some method name here. Let me give a method name. Let it call verify. Okay, so assume that there is a method called verify title, and it return me true or false on the basis of if my title is correct or not of a page. Okay, and once it get returned, I just want to check that if it is true, then this test case get passed, otherwise it get failed. Because we don't have any method right now, just for the practice purpose and to show you how the assert work, I can directly write true here. Okay, so this method is returning true to me. Now we have a second method also. In this method, we will return false. Let's assume the title is not match and it has returned false. So if I do a right click and try to run that, maybe just run this testng.xml file. Okay, so I'm running test suite. So if you see here, okay, what it has done. So my first test case is pass, which is this one. All right, the other test case got failed. So this is a pass test case, this is a failed test case, and this is again a pass test case. Okay, so the second test case has failed in the test ng report. If you see its console, Okay. In the first test case, it has typed hello. For the second test case, it has not typed anything. Okay. And now in the third test case, it has typed whatever we have typed here in method y line 2, and fourth test case is printing in method x line 1. Okay, so that's mean in the second test case which it got failed, it has not even executed this line, and from this line itself, the first line, the program get terminated. Okay, and this is called a hard assertion. So the program get terminated on which the assertion get false. It do not execute the test cases which are on it, do not execute the lines and the commands which are next to that. Okay, so it has not executed this line. So this is called a hard assertion in Selenium. And if you want to see the details of this assert class or maybe an assert equals method, we can just go directly. We can click on that. So I am holding down my control key, and when I move my mouse pointer here, it gives me two options: open declaration, open implementation. Let me open its implementation. So because I have a Java decompiler, it will try to decompile and shows me what it do. So it says that is this method, okay, it is calling another method assert equals. And if I go in this method, all right, so there's a chain of method which you can see. If you want to see the logic, you can just go through this assert equals, and you can see the logic how it is trying to make an assertion false and how it is trying to make the assertion true. If you see that when I move when I move up, it says it is a public class assert. All right. So this is the assert class which we are using in our test cases. So this is all we need to do an assertion in our script. Just remember, we need at least minimum one assertion in our test case so that my test case get passed or fail. Okay. So in the next video, I will explain you what is a soft assertion and what is the difference between the hard assertion and the soft assertion. All right. Thank you for watching.